Good morning, St. Pierre. Good morning to all of the school. Good morning to Senator Obama Primary School in Kenya, Torre Eikeland Primary School in Ghana. Welcome also to St. Pierre and St. Michael's. My name is Manzila Uddin. I'm a member of the House of Lords, which is the upper house in Parliament. So I'm a member of Parliament in UK. And it is my absolute honor to welcome you all to this discussion. It's such a privilege also to welcome and have all of us be joined by Harry, who is our interim Prime Minister from the Children's Parliament. We have Children's Parliament, and it is an honor also to have you participate. Harry made history yesterday in a London Tech Week, which was joined by 33,000 people across the globe talking about technology and what it means for us. So I chair a committee on technology, and it is on Metaverse and Web3. It's like internet. And so my interest very much also, apart from learning a little bit more about you, if you know, what is your experience of technology? So I'm going to ask everyone of the school very quickly to say who you are, because we know which school you come from, but who you are, and what's your favorite sports stuff?
My name is Erica. I came to Eikeland School in Ghana. I'm 12 years old.
Your favorite
I'm in class 5.
All right, we're going to go over to St. Pierre. St. Pierre, would you like to introduce yourself very quickly and say one hobby that you have, which is favorite?
My name is Lillian, and my favourite hobby is playing rugby.
I like that. Go on, next.
Hello, my name is Arvin, and my favourite hobby is cricket.
Okay, I like playing cricket too. Hello, on next.
My name is Xavier, and I like horse riding.
Wonderful. Yeah, go on, next.
Hello, my name is Hugo, and my favourite hobby is football.
Thank you. And who's your favorite football star?
Maybe Reece James from Chelsea.
Okay, all right. Next.
Hello, my name is Katie, and my favourite hobby is dancing.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Shall we go now to Obama Primary School in Kenya? Please introduce yourself.
My name is Hilary Onyango, and my favorite hobby is football.
Thank you. We look forward to seeing you in the World Cup. Go on.
My name is McLaren Nudiambo, and my hobby sport is football.
Footballers, huh? Go on.
My name is Purity Sue. My favorite home sport is volleyball.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Emmanuel Amani. My favorite sport is football.
Yes, your friend. Go on.
Hello, my name is Frederick Odhiambo, and my favorite hobby is gymnastics.
Wonderful.
My name is Dorcas Alocha, and my favorite hobby is dancing.
You have a dancing partner in St. Pierre's, okay? Go on, next.
My name is Jacob Nyonja, and my favorite sport is handball.
Which one?
Playing handball.
Handball. Okay, thank you. Can we then go to St. Michael's School? Harry, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Harry, the interim Prime Minister for the UK Children's Parliament, and my favourite hobby is football.
Thank you. Go on, your friend next.
My name is Noah, and I like swimming.
Swimming, wonderful. Your friend?
My name is Adam, and my favorite hobby is dodgeball.
Miss, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Mrs. Matthews, and my favourite hobby is making novelty cakes and tasty cakes.
Oh, yes. We will have a contest one day. Okay, I like making brownies too. Yeah, go on. Next.
My name is Josh, and my favourite hobby is playing football.
Okay.
My name is Ted, and my favorite hobby is football.
Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. You have so many things in common, and this is an incredible opportunity to work with each other and understand a little bit more about each other. I want to have this free-flowing discussion from hearing each other, although I'm so sorry that Eikeland school mic is a little bit difficult here. Maybe someone can adjust it. Are there any questions you have immediately from any one of you that you would like to ask? But before you come in, I just want to acknowledge all the parents and the teachers that are present here with us, and also acknowledge our gratitude to Richard Gilgrove, who has really helped us initiate this. So we are eternally grateful for this opportunity to meet each other. So is there a question? I'm going to take one or two questions at the same time and get someone else to answer from the other school. So what are the issues? What are you thinking in your school are the most precious, most wonderful experience of your time in school? Okay, does anyone want to take positive about your school? Okay, Peter Lane, tell your friends and colleagues across the world, what's your favorite thing in school?
Hugo's going to answer for us.
Hugo, go on.
My favourite thing in school is all the teachers and how friendly and nice they are, and I also like all our really good school trips and the residential.
Where have you been to?
We usually go to Danbury.
Okay.
But they're quite recent, the last couple of weeks.
So can I go back to ask Eikeland Primary School, what do you think about your teachers? Do you have very special relationship with teachers? Are they strict?
Yes.
How many students do you have in your class? Eikeland? How many?
25.
25 in each. Okay, 25. Okay. What about Senator Obama school? How many students per each class do you have?
45.
45.
45. What about St. Pierre? How many children do you have in class?
16.
16. Okay. What about St. Michael's?
We have 20.
20. Thank you. Are there any question? I see lots of papers in front of you. Do you have any one of you? This is a free thinking. You don't need to worry about what everybody else is saying or what I'm saying. Are there things you would like to ask one of your other friends and colleagues in different school? Are there any questions? Are there any questions? Hang on, St. Pierre, just hang on one moment. I'm going to try and see. Is there a question from the other schools?
Yes.
Yes, please. What's your question?
What are the various subjects that you need to get your school teaches?
Are there specific subjects? Okay, before that, what are your subjects that are mainly the focus in your class?
We have history, our world, our people, religious and moral education, English language, integrated science.
Okay.
Mathematics.
Mathematics, okay. So can I ask St. Pierre's, do you to answer? Go on. St. Pierre's, take a question.
Yes. So for Eikeland Primary, how do you get to school every day?
So can you answer what are subjects that you are taught in your school?
We're taught English. We're taught quite the same actually. English, maths, ICT, science, history, geography, drama, music.
Okay. So can Senator Obama School and Eikeland School answer how do you travel to school?
Some people always travel by bicycle, some people walk, and some people use bus.
What do any of your parents take you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What about thank you. What about Eikeland? How do your pupils travel to school?
Some people walk, others use bike to school, others also bought car. Yeah.
Okay. And so what about can St. Michael students high school? Can you say how you travel to school?
Harry?
If you live close to the school, you can walk. And I think a lot of people do use cars as well.
Okay.
My parents take me by car.
Okay. Harry, next to your sitting next to you, your friend has a hand up. Did you want to say something? Did you have your hand up?
No, she's forgotten.
Oh, okay, that's fine. What about Peter? St. Pierre. St. Pierre, how do you travel to school?
We can take the school bus, walk to school, or we can maybe take cars.
Okay. What do you think about that? There are people who say that we shouldn't use the individual cars, because it pollutes the environment. What do you think about that? How do you feel about that? What would you do if you didn't have cars to walk to? Yes? You have your hands up, St. Michael's?
By using bicycle or any electric cars.
Okay. Because I know that St. Michael's and St. Pierre's are very interested in what we should protect our environment. So I think use of car is something that we are also thinking about in this country. Is that a discussion in your country about the use of car and fuel affecting children's health? Is that something you discuss?
I've got a question.
Yes, go on.
For the two African schools, how long are each of your school days?
Very good question. So when do you begin your school and when do you finish?
6:30 and ends at 6:30.
So it's a 12-hour school?
Yes.
Wow. And what age? Any age?
At 6 years.
Okay, thank you. What about Eikeland? When do you start and when do you finish?
8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
8 to 3 p.m. Okay. Do you get school lunch? Do you get school lunch being given to you from school, or do you have to bring it from home?
No.
Sorry, say that again. Obama Primary School. Are you given food from school? No.
Always carry lunch.
You have to bring your lunch?
Yes. We always carry packed lunch.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Eikeland?
We eat school lunch.
School lunch, okay.
Yes.
So, St. Pierre and St. Michael's, would you like to say to your African colleagues and students, what time you begin, and do you have school lunches or you bring it from home?
You can answer that one.
We start school at 8:15
We have school lunches. We finish school at 3:45.
Okay. St. Pierre?
We start school at 8:45 and we finish at 3:30.
So, do you want to say a little bit more, Obama Primary School? What do you think about the fact that many children finish at 3:45 and you still have to be at school at 6:30? What do you think about that? Do you like that?
In school, 6:30.
Because our education is not the same with their education
System.
Okay. Any other comments? Anyone else want to make any comments? Look, don't be shy, right? Look, can you see how not shy I am? I'm not shy. We want you to talk to each other. So just really be free. Don't expect me to ask you first. If there's anything you want to say, just wave. Don't have to put your hands up. This is not a school. Just wave, and we can start a discussion. Yes, St. Pierre's is constantly waving. Go on, St. Pierre's.
So, how long did it take from your house to get to where your school is at both of the African schools for each group?
Okay, Obama School, what are you waving about? Go for it.
We always take something like 30 minutes from home to school.
30 minutes. Okay.
Yes.
Why were you waving? Do you have a question? Do you want to say something else?
No.
No. Okay. What about, come on, Eikeland, you want to say something? I'm coming back to you, St. Pierre. Okay, so I want to ask a question. How many computers you have in your school? Computers, iPads, whatever. Put your hands up, everyone. Who has it?
We've got about 20 computers.
You have?
And about 3-4 iPads.
Okay, wow. Okay, good. And what about St. Pierre? Sorry, St. Pierre, yes. What about Barack Obama School and Eikeland? What equipments do you have in your classroom in terms of computers, iPads? What technology do you have? Big screens?
We have no computers, but we only have tablets.
You have tablets, which is a computer. Okay, that's good. Does every one of you use a tablet?
No.
Have you all used a tablet?
No.
No, okay. How often do you get hold of a tablet or see a computer used in your school? Obama School? How often?
Sometimes.
Okay. So, St. Michael's, do you want to say how often you have access to computers?
Everyone in the school gets one computer.
Okay. St. Pierre, enthusiasm, go on. I love your enthusiasm. Go on, tell me, how often do you use computers?
We usually use computers about 2-3 times a week.
Okay. So this is about trying to collaborate with each other, trying to help each other. So particularly St. Michael's and St. Pierre, I want to ask you, how do you think we can help or assist in bringing computer technology to Obama School and Eikeland School? What's your ideas? Go on, yeah? St. Pierre, go.
We could raise money for stuff like fun runs and different charity events, and we could donate the money to
I really like that. Yeah. Okay.
To put into their education. Computer
Wonderful.
work.
So what about St. Michael? Any thoughts?
Don't tell me, tell them. Go on.
Tell your friends and colleagues. What do you think? What do you think we can do to make sure that other schools also have access to computers? Go on. Yeah, say it.
We could have a school fair and raise the money.
Okay, okay. Shall we ask, or you should maybe ask, how do your colleagues in Eikeland and Obama Primary School feel about your thinking, your thoughts that you'd raise money? What do you think? Students from Eikeland and Obama School, what do you think about that? Do you think that your colleagues in England should do something about the fact that you do not have computers, or you think that you need to do something about that? Go on, just speak, yeah?
They should raise funds.
Say it loud.
They should raise funds.
Oh, you like that idea? Okay. Can I ask you something? Do you have members of parliament in your area? I'm asking Eikeland. You don't know. What about Obama School? Do you know if you have an MP, members of parliament, that cover your area?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes?
Samuel Attand is our MP.
Oh, okay. So does he or she, I couldn't hear name, do they come to visit you in your school?
Yes.
Okay, so have you ever asked him or her for computers and equipments and books to help your education?
We asked for classroom.
You asked for an extra classroom?
Yes.
Wow, and did they help?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. And so do you both, so I'm asking particularly Obama School and Eikeland School, do you live in the city or village?
We live in a village.
You live in a village. What about Obama School? Yeah? Obama School, do you live in a village?
Yes.
So has President Obama visited you?
No.
Do you know about President Obama? Yeah.
Yes.
I think all of you should get together and collect all of our names and write to Mr. Obama and say we do not have enough books, we do not have enough computers, and you should help us because we're honoring you, your name in our school. Okay, that's my idea for today. So, can I ask St. Pierre, going back to St. Pierre, you have your hands up. Are there any other questions that you want to ask your colleagues and students in Africa?
What's the weather like out there?
And do you have any technology at home?
Okay, so schools, Obama School and St. Pierre School, what's your weather like? And do you have any computers at home? So who want to go first, Obama or St. Pierre?
Yeah, we have, the weather's quite nice at the moment because it's summer. And yes, we do have some technology at home. Like some of us have phones, laptops, yeah.
So Obama School, can I ask you, do you have computers at home? And what's the weather like in Kenya? In Kogelo. What's the weather like in Kogelo?
Our weather like sometimes it's sunny, sometimes rainy, cloudy, and also calm. And we don't have computers at home.
Okay. What about can Eikeland, can you say what's your weather like in Akokoa village, and also what do you have any computers at home? Yes.
We don't have computers in our home.
We can't hear you, I don't think.
We don't have computers in our homes.
Okay, you don't have computers. What's the weather like? How hot is it? How cold is it?
It's hot.
It's hot?
Yes.
Very hot. Okay.
Yes, I want to.
St. Michael, can you say what's the weather like at home, and do you have computers? St. Michael's, yeah, go on.
It's very hot at the moment.
Okay. Do you think it's as hot as in Kenya and Ghana?
No, I don't think it is.
Okay, okay. So, put hands up. How many of you have mobile telephones? That's your own? First of all, that's your own phone. Can everyone? Okay, so, okay. What about Obama school? Do you have?
We don't have.
And what about Eikeland? Do you have mobile phones? No?
No.
What about your family? Do your family have mobile phones?
And they have.
Yeah. They have. And do you sometimes use it to find things out, to make?
Yeah.
Yes, at times.
Okay, well, that's good. What about Obama school? Tell me, do your parents have mobile phones?
Yes. Yes, they have phones.
So do they allow you sometime to find out something about schools or subjects that you're studying?
Yes, they always allow us.
There you go. I love that. So are there any questions Obama school and Eikeland school like to ask St. Michael and St. Pierre? So it's your turn to ask some questions of your student colleagues and friends on this side of the water. Go on.
What are the co-curricular activities you do after school?
So after school curriculum activities. Okay, we'll take another question.
What are the various cultures that you normally do in your society?
What?
What are the various cultures you normally do in your community?
What are the
culture?
Culture. What cultural activities? Okay, thank you. So St. Pierre and St. Michael, who would like to take that first? Two questions. What extracurriculum activities you do in school, and also what are the cultural activities?
On Harry.
So we do have a lot of activities after school, and we have private music lessons as well. So in the morning, at lunchtime and after school, you can have private music lessons with piano, guitar.
Is that school instrument lessons?
Yeah, instruments.
Okay, okay. And what are the cultural activities that you do? How do you celebrate each other's culture?
So at St. Pierre, we have loads of different clubs like diversity dancing. We do loads of commercial dancing. We do like ICT clubs, computing clubs. We do science clubs and sports clubs. We also have like ballet classes for some people as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, ballet. Yes, go on. Go on.
I had another question for some the African schools. I was wondering if you had a favourite sports team.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, then we'll come back to that. So can I ask you particular Obama School and Eikeland School, do you do music in lessons? Do you have music?
Yes, we have music lesson.
Wonderful. Do you have instruments, musical instruments, or dancing?
No, we don't have musical instruments.
You don't have musical instruments. Okay. So the question about, so there's a lovely question about your favorite sports clubs or personality. Do you want to say who they are? Who are your heroes?
I like listening to music.
So who do you like?
It's my favorite, and I'm a fan of Rachel, who is Ghanaian artist.
Ghanaian
artist.
Hadith.
No, musician.
Musician. Okay. Maybe you can share some links afterwards. Who are your favorite like heroes in other sector? Who do you like? Sports. Sports?
Yes.
Which one? Go on. Say.
Dede are you?
Sorry?
Dede are you?
And is he a footballer? Wonderful.
Yeah, Ghana Blaster footballer.
Okay. Which club does he play for?
Newcastle.
Wow. Okay. You know, Newcastle is owned by the Saudi government, right? Or Saudi prince. Did you know that? Saudi Arabia. Newcastle is owned by Saudi Arabia. Okay. Oh, thank you. Obama School, who's your favorite sports person or music? Who's your favorite hero?
Our favorite hero is Luanda Magere.
And what does he do?
He fought for the culture of Luo.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that so we know.
The Maasai people wanted to take part of the land of the Luo people.
Okay.
Then he was there, and that habit was not good to him. So he decided to look for a team and started fighting for our culture. And now we have that land ours.
Okay. Wow. Land rights, very important rights. So, you know, the different people that you think are your heroes, can you send some links through your teachers to us so we can get to know them too? So any other points from Obama School? Any one of you? Do you have sports heroes? Do you have business people that you like? Your members of parliament? Anyone?
Yes, we have sport heroes.
Who are they?
Messi.
Yes.
Messi, Ronaldo.
Okay, Messi and
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Yes. Hey. Yes, I like that too. Okay, thank you. So can we go to send Pierre and send Michael to tell you about their heroes and their sports personalities that they like? Go, send Pierre.
I've got a sports hero.
Go on.
Dean Asher-Smith.
Dean Asher-Smith.
Yeah.
And what does Dean Asher-Smith do?
She's a gymnast, and because when I was younger, I used to do gymnastics as well. And whenever I watch her, I really love her because she's just so good at it.
Wonderful. That's lovely. Yes, go on. Your friend?
My sports hero is probably Owen Farrell. He's the number 10 kicker for my favourite team, Saracens.
His name is?
Owen Farrell.
Rugby.
Owen Farrell. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, go on. Just go.
My hero is Chadwick Boseman because I like acting and he was a really good actor.
Chadwick Boseman. Okay. Yes.
My favourite sports hero is probably Reece James because he really inspires how I play my football. Because he's defensive, but he's also good at finishing and quite fast. So
you really know your football. Yeah. Last point.
How I play.
My sports hero is Virat Kohli, a very famous cricketer.
I know. I know Virat Kohli very well. In fact, I've met him. Also his wife, who's a very famous actress. Okay. St. Michael, what was?
My sport hero is my Farah because I want to become a cross-country runner when I'm older.
Who's your favorite, darling? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Mo Farah.
Mo Farah. I'm going to share with you a photo I have of him. He is an amazing person. Go on.
My favourite hero is a sports hero. He's called Trent Alexander-Arnold and he plays for Liverpool, who's the team I support.
What's his name?
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Alexander-Arnold. So, yeah, my 3 grandsons, age 12, 11, and 5, are mad at Liverpool. So, I'll tell them. Go on, next.
I don't actually have a sports hero.
No, you can talk about any hero. You can talk about your mother and dad and your teacher or anyone.
I think Mummy is probably my hero.
Oh, I love you. Sorry, tell your mom I said that. Please forgive me. That's a lovely one. I like it. What about you? Young man, anyone. It doesn't have to be name we know.
It's okay, right now.
If you don't have one, it's absolutely fine.
Don't have a hero.
Okay. Can I say you're probably your best hero, okay? And you're probably a hero to your family too. So anyway, thank you for being heroic in being here with us. Harry, you want to say anything?
It's funny actually because my hero is Barack Obama, just like the school, because he was the first Black president for the United States and the 44th president of the United States.
Thank you. Okay, so schools, Obama School and Eikeland School, did you hear all that? And having heard everyone, do you want to come back and make any other points or mention any other names? The floor is yours.
Yes.
Go on.
Yes.
What do you want to say?
I want to say that Barack Obama is my hero.
Wonderful. Okay, you reach out to your friend Harry, okay? And you share a common bond for Obama. Okay, go on. Any other point? Anybody else want to say anything? Eikeland, do you want to say anything?
Yeah.
Yes, go on. The airwaves are free for you. Go on, talk. Eikeland, do you say anything? Okay. Okay. That's fine. Are there any kind of like St. Pierre, you want to say something? Go on.
I just wanted to say, I had a bit of a question for all of the schools. What are your views on climate change today?
Wonderful question. Okay. Anybody who want to take that? What are your views on climate change? And do you know what climate change is, everyone? The drought, the lack of water, heat, weeds that are not growing properly because you can't get access to water. And so these are some of the issues, okay? Rising sea level. Any points from anyone?
So, as children, the climate change it's important that we tackle it because with the next generation, all the grown-ups now, they've they lived out their lives. Now it's our job to tackle real big problems one day in the
Global
future.
warming, yeah.
And climate change will hit us the hardest. So it's important we deal with it now, so our children, our grandchildren will have a bright future ahead.
Any other points about Obama School? Any points on that? What do you think about what he just said? Eikeland? Does anybody want to say anything from Obama School? Because I can't see. Okay, Eikeland, do you want to say anything? I'm coming back to you in a minute. Eikeland? Yeah, go on. Do you have any points? No? Okay, you don't want to say anything. St. Pierre, go on.
I think it's heretical and we need to help the world because most of it's from our cause. And people want to try and discover new things, but from discovering new things, we have to destroy the old things.
Okay. Sorry, you say something? Eikeland, did you want to say something? No? Obama School, did you want to say something?
The climate, when the climate change always affect us by when the climate change in always where the climate always bring diseases, floods, and and cause drought. And if we have diseases, some people always be sick and lead to death. And when there is drought, some people die because of hunger.
So do you know in your village, I know you, of course, all of you are children and maybe it's your parents who have responsibility for that. How far do you have to go for water? Obama School?
Not far away from home.
Okay. What about Eikeland? How far do your parents have access? Do you have access to water easily?
It is very far from our home.
So how far? Do you know how long you have to walk? How long do you have to go on a bike to get the water? Can you tell?
2 miles.
2 miles. 2 miles. Okay.
No, 50. 50.
50 miles.
Yes.
And how do you get the water then?
You carry it. Some use wheelbarrow to carry the water.
Is that every day you have to carry water?
Yes.
And who carries the water?
It's we the children. We carry it on our heads.
You as children, your parents, yeah? Do you carry it in barrels or do you carry it on your head or the back?
Others carry it in barrels, others carry it on their head.
Okay, okay. St. Pierre and St. Michael, do you want to respond to that? How do you feel about the fact that you want to change the climate, but your friends and colleagues and students across the world, they can't even have water next to their homes? St. Pierre?
I think we need to make a lot more paths and rivers and even more taps for people to access and use in the villages, because it's unfair how some people have to travel more than others.
And maybe we could raise some awareness and raise some more money to get those facilities that you need for drinking water.
It really makes me realise, and I'm sure it makes everyone from St. Michael's and St. Pierre realise how
lucky we are.
How lucky we actually are to have water right on our doorstep. And sometimes we take it for granted.
So thank you. St. Michael's, do you want to respond to what Eikeland School have said?
I mean,
Harry, how are you gonna, Harry, can you respond as the Prime Minister, interim Prime Minister of Children in the UK? What do you think we should do to let our colleagues and friends in Parliament, not just Children's Parliament, know that there is this desperate need for water in places like Africa?
I'll say it as it is. It's sad, and something does need to be done about it. Really, people shouldn't have to walk this far just for water that they need to survive. And I think what the people from St. Pierre did say is true. We are very lucky to have water right on our doorstep. And something does need to be done about this. Really, people shouldn't be walking this far for water. They really shouldn't.
It should be right? It should be their right, their birthrights. So
it is something we need to survive. It's a basic need we need to survive, and they don't have to be walking miles and miles, day after day, step after step, just for water.
Okay. Are there any things that you want to say, Eikeland and Obama School, about things that we should understand or we should take on board about these kind of pressing issues for you? Do you want to say anything?
We need help from the various schools so that this can be solved.
Say that again.
I said we need help from the various schools so that this can be solved.
Okay, sorry. Go. Yes. Thank you for that. Obama School.
We need to plant more trees to attract rain. We need to dig borehole so that we can fetch water there.
We should look for a way to find taps near the homes.
Yes. Okay, thank you. We want to just acknowledge the fact that it's really, it must be incredibly difficult. And I don't know what to say really. I mean, I've known about these issues, but hearing it from you as children really gets to my heart. I have to just say that to you. And I think made the children in the UK schools aware of some of the difficulties that you face. I want to have just 5-10 minutes I want to hear, given your experiences in school, what are your ambitions for yourself? First of all, I would go to Obama School because I can see them on the screen. Obama School, you as individuals, one at a person, what would you like to see happening in your schools, in your family, or you yourself? What do you want to do in life when you grow older?
When I grow up, when I grow up, I would like to be a journalist.
Journalist?
Yes.
Okay.
When I grow up, I will like to be a musician.
Musician.
When
do
I
you
grow
do
up,
music already? Hang on. Do you do music already?
Yes.
Send us some, okay? We want to hear you. Okay. Or maybe you can sing. Okay, a minute. All right. Yeah, next. Your friend next.
When I grow up, I would like to be a pilot.
Oh, yes.
When I grow up, I would like to be an engineer.
Engineer, yes. Good. You can solve the water problem, okay?
Yes.
Go on. Good. Thank you. Your friend next.
When I grow up, I would like to be a doctor.
Doctor, okay. Go on.
When I grow up, I would like to be a nurse.
Nurse, good, okay. Wonderful.
When
Yes?
When I grow up, I would like to be a lawyer.
Good on you. My parliament is full of lawyers, so I look forward to seeing you there. What's next? Go on, who's next?
When I grow up, I would like to be an accountant.
Accountant, yes. Manage all the money, okay? Good on you. Go on.
When I grow up, I like to be a dentist.
Dentist, do you know, in our country, we can't find enough dentists. So when you qualified, you'll have no worries about jobs. So you carry on studying. I'm coming to Eikeland. Eikeland, what would you like to do when you grow up? And what are you thinking? If anything else you want to say, go on.
When I grow up, I want to be a doctor.
You want to be a?
When I grow up, I like to be a doctor.
Doctor, okay. Next.
When I grow up, I want to be an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur, okay.
When I grow up, I want to be a footballer.
Okay. What's your other friends?
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. Yes.
Well done, everyone. Yeah. Anyone else left in Eikeland?
Grow up, I would like to be a pilot.
Pilot, okay. And your friend next?
When I grow up, I would like to be a judge.
Okay.
I would like to be a judge.
Dad?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, good. Okay, wonderful. Okay, St. Pierre's, go for it. What would you like to do?
When I'm older, I would like to be a neuroradiologist, which is a doctor who looks at brain scans.
I know. Okay, thank you so much. Very innovative.
When I am older, I would like to be an architect.
Architect, okay. Next.
When I'm older, I'd like to start my own company or be an actor.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Next.
When I'm older, I want to be a cricketer.
You want to be a?
Cricketer.
Cricketer. Yes.
When I grow up, I want to start my own business.
Start your own business. So you have an entrepreneur across, you have doctors, architects, pilots, teachers, engineers, amazing. Shall we go to St. Michael's? St. Michael's?
When I grow up, I'd like to be an athlete.
You want to be?
An athlete.
Athlete, thank you.
When I grow up, I want to be a musician and donate lots of money to charity and help children in need.
Well done. Okay.
When I grow up, I want to be a pilot.
Pilot, you have another pilot coming. You got to work with each other and speak to each other and encourage each other how to achieve that goal. Yes?
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher.
Teacher, another teacher. Okay, amazing. Thank you. Harry, apart from being a prime minister, on your way to become Britain's prime minister, youngest one, what would you like to do when you grow up also, apart from being a prime minister?
Okay, so backup plan. Backup
plan. No. It's part of the plan.
I'd like to be either an entrepreneur or a visionary for a company, just like Steve Jobs did for Apple.
Like Apple, right? Yeah. Wonderful. Well, can I say that, I know those of us who are adults in the room here, even online, we feel very touched and inspired by what you have to say. And can I just reach out to all the teachers and adults in the room for a few seconds to say anything that you may want to say to each other? Do you want to start by saying something? St. Michael's?
I think it's great that we've been able to connect with the other schools today, and it would be great to do that again. And it would be good to know ways. We'd like to do quite a lot of charitable work here, so it'd be really great to know how we can support the Barack Obama School and the Eikeland School as well.
Wonderful.
We can put that into our plan to help them.
Thank you. Can we go to St. Pierre's? Any teachers there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm also the speaker on the Children's Parliament when it runs online. So we'd love to get that involved in some of the things we've discussed here, because all the children here at St. Pierre are very sort of amazed by some of the things they've heard about the schools and getting water and anything we could do to help. We would love to.
Thank you so much. Who else is online that are adults in the room? Anyone to say anything from Eikeland School?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm very happy with this program. I think it's an eye-opener for my students. It's their first time being on Zoom. So, of course, there was a bit of uneasiness, and then let me put a tension on my students because their first time. We are located in the village in the eastern region where it's so hardly with good internet connection. So, of course, you could see they were having challenges with their internet connection. And I hope that will be pardoned by the other schools.
Thank you so much. Anybody else from your room who want to talk? Does anybody else want to say anything from your room? No? Okay. Can we go to Obama School? Obama School. Teacher, Miss? Obama School?
I'm Miss Gallo from Senator Obama. Yeah. And I feel so privileged for such an opportunity. Being the only school in Kenya that has been chosen for such a forum, we feel honored. And we just hope that next time is going to be better, because this is the first time our learners are going online.
Yes.
And we hope that as our colleagues from those other schools are saying, we'd really wish to have computers in our schools so that our kids will get more exposure.
Thank you so much, Miss. Richard, are you want to say anything?
Yes, my name is Richard. I'm Harry's daddy. People from St. Michael's already know me, but the other schools don't know me. Look, this program is very interesting, and I think it is exposed the dichotomy, if you like, between the two specs of schools. St. Pierre's and St. Bernard students have everything, and I believe they take it for granted. Now, the schools in Kenya and Ghana have seen how far they have to come before they can compete on equal grounds with these two schools. So from today, I think students from St. Michael's and St. Bernard know that they are very, very privileged and they've got to work hard.
Yes.
Now, the students from Obama and then Ghana know how hard they have to work in order to get to where these other children are. So it's a privilege for you to know about schools in Kenya and Ghana, and then the Ghana schools and then the Kenya schools have also learned something about the schools in England.
Thank you.
But this doesn't distract from the fact that you cannot achieve. You can certainly achieve.
Yes.
The schools in Ghana and then Kenya, work hard, you can achieve. I school in Ghana, but today I'm in England and I'm doing my very, very best. So don't feel you're so disadvantaged. I believe the difficulties that has come for, people will do something about it. We have all heard it, but the Baroness has said something has got to be done about it. I've heard St. Pierre saying they have to do something about it. So we have all heard your difficulties, and we will see what we can do to help you. Thank you.
We will definitely reflect on this more. What our other friend Richard? Is he online? Richard?
No, he's not here. No, he never joined us.
Okay, well, I know that he's here with us in kind of like in support. I just to tell you, so I came to England 50 years ago after a war in Bangladesh. And I have always wanted to like do something. I don't know what it was, whatever it was, I would do something. So when I came to this country and joined the school, it was incredibly hard. But I think it's really important, all of us have one thing in common, which is that we're dedicated in learning and whatever the environment is, right? And I find it as a parliamentarian very interesting that none of you apart from Harry, of course, said anything about becoming involved in parliament. We also have local system of elections and things. I hope everyone will consider how to make changes to the way people govern us. It's really important. That's why I became involved. I also have a son who's 44 years old, who's got disability, who's disabled, who's got learning disability, and he's autistic. So not many of you mentioned the issue of disability because it's also a very difficult matter. So I know from my own personal experience, what a privilege it is for me to be able to welcome you, to speak with you, to learn about your experience. I really appreciate every single person. And what I want to say to you, that we will do our utmost not to let this first time be the last. We want to keep in touch. The idea is that we make some fundamental changes in the way that we talk to each other, the way we understand each other, the way we support one another. It's really important. So I don't know, I want to ask you for the last time, because we're going to wind down. Anyone want to make any points at all? And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of you for taking time. But we're going to do this again soon. So we want to know what you're doing next. So is there anything else that I haven't said, you haven't said, I haven't asked, you haven't asked, that you want to do that? I'm going to go school by school, and I'm going to go to Barack Obama school first. Are there anything you would say? Obama school?
Yeah.
I just want to thank you for giving us this opportunity to talk. And I want only to tell you to help us in having enough money so that we can buy those computers and any other digital device that we can use in learning areas. Thank you.
Thank you. Eikeland, any points you want to make, the final points?
I would like to thank you first for this great opportunity with the conversation with the other schools. And I would like to ask, when will this happen again? Or
I would say that we will get back to you once we have considered how we progress. So in the meantime, your teachers have our information. And maybe there's a way that we can coordinate speaking to each other. And then we should keep an eye on, what's coming through from you, and then take that on board and then respond. Okay, but we're not going to let you not hear from us. And definitely you will. So St. Michael's, pleasure. Thank you. St. Michael, any last thinking points? Anything you want to say?
Thank you for taking the time to talk with us.
It's an honor. St. Pierre's.
I think this will be nice to do again, as we get to learn a lot of new things.
And
it's a fun experience.
I think it really shows how we should learn to get over our problems, and shows how privileged we are and how grateful we are to have all what we have in our home, in our country. And just as I said before, I think we do take it for granted. So we'll try to learn from the ways that other people do it in Africa, and learn how to overcome our problems.
So, okay, thank you. Can I bring Afa Mulajade, who works with me, who's our senior advisor. Can you show up? Can you hear us?
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Say something about the work we're doing with the children. Go on.
Just what an honor and privilege to listen to you all.
Yeah.
Or you, like, it's so incredible to see you're all so young and you speak with such confidence and conviction and just so much grace. And it's such a privilege to listen to you. And I'm so excited for more of these conversations. I think so. What I do is with Baroness Uddin in Parliament, we work with politicians from across Parliament, so from every party, every background, every idea, and we bring them together and we discuss the issue of the Metaverse and Web3. Just with a quick show of hands, how many of you have heard about the Metaverse? How I can describe it would be a system of technology that interacts with more than one of your senses. So the way that you can touch, see, hear, smell, all your senses, with this technology, you're engaging with more than one. So you're not just seeing, you're also hearing at the same time, and you can also be moving in these spaces. And so what we're trying to do is make sure that with these technologies that are being developed and built, that they're safe, that they keep you in mind, that they make sure that everyone can benefit from it, whether you have a disability, whether you don't have the same facilities in your environment to go to the same places, to meet the same people, that everyone can benefit in all ways. I think what this discussion has made me realize is that what we can do together is, I would love, and I don't know if you guys would agree, would be to work together to write to some of these companies like Apple, like Meta, like many more that are creating these technologies and say, listen, we need like strong internet servers so people can connect to Wi-Fi more easily. And B, we want these technologies in order for more people to connect. Can you provide them? Can you help bring them into our schools? Can we work together to show you how you can benefit from this in terms of the educational progress? And so if you children are, happy with that, it will be great to work together on that and have your insights. But please, keep in touch if you have. This was incredible. Thank you.
Yeah. Can we just give all the children a great round of applause? Okay. Thank you. Teachers, thank you so much. God, it's been such an honor. Thank you. Okay, keep in touch.
Thank you.
Your teachers, please, my emails and all the details, Richard's details you have, but please keep in touch. Okay, thank you. Take care until very soon next time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Obama School. Thank you, Eikeland. Thank you, St. Michael, St. Pierre.
Bye-bye.